What's up, guys? Jeff from the Weapon Collective, and I have the Kovert X Miller, which is the ported version of the Miller 5-inch pistol. So they just went over a huge update on the gun and did several different little updates. Wanted to go over that with you. I just got my gun back today. This is Kovert's pistol. This is off mine that I just got back, and this is my original slide. So you can see that they did some updates to the rear serrations, to these little pockets, and they have these linear lines running throughout. I think it feels good. It looks good. They did a good job there. Then they also, on the original, had a chamfer where the slide meets the compensator. People saw that and perceived it as a gap, which it wasn't, but they went ahead and did away with that anyway. Now it's super tight and looks great, feels great. So they also changed the shape of the island front sight to this more rectangular shape. I think it gets better lockup that way and just indexes perfectly. So what else did they do? They also changed, we'll get to the springs, but the original was a thread-on compensator. So made it that it wasn't legal in all 50 states. And I'll show you what they went to, but I want to show you this point as well. So this hole on the bottom is to access the screw for the front sight. That being mounted on directly to compensator, you can see mine's actually loose right now. It was just getting too hot. All that heat building up was melting the Loctite, and they were having a hard time keeping these in place. Now they went to a dovetail, and it's not going anywhere. I'm somebody that's like, just do a front sight delete and avoid all that. But hey, this is a better system for sure. And this is the system they came up with. If I can get it. There we go. It is this lug pattern. Kind of like a tri-lug on a rifle. Very cool. And it does go on easy. But he also said it will get easier to go on and off over time, but once it's on and you're shooting the gun, it cannot come undone. I mean, that is not going anywhere. But that's they did that, and then they changed the springs they're using. It's variable pitch, variable diameter spring, so it's basically being variable rates of compression. So it's easy when you first break lockup, and then it gets progressively stronger. So I think they said this was like a 7.5 pound, call it that. And then they're doing it with the mainspring too. So in this position, when you're first pulling the slide back, it's like 13 pounds all the way up to 19. And then you have full power spring. But very cool system. I'm interested to try it. I think this is for certain one thing that nobody else is doing, not to this degree anyway. There's variable springs out there, but this is something all totally new. So they also made 2.5 pound triggers across the board. They were a little heavier when it first came out, and on this size gun they're all 2.5, and it feels really good. So got a mag in there, so perfect. Like, can't wait to shoot it. I will be doing a follow-up video at the range on the updated version, because I do have an original Kovert X Miller video up now that was from last summer, and very interested to see how it goes on this one, so stay tuned for that.